234 Media Bio.
What if computers shake hands with medical science? Well, they already did. So as to make the life really easy. So let's begin our journey, and we will start with medical data. Medical data, or health data, is the health-related information of a human being. He or she can be fit and active, or can be patient suffering from any disorder. Medical data includes the doctor's visit records, hospital admission records, regular health checkup statuses, pharmaceutical records, and medical imaging records. All these data is collected all throughout the life of a person, and is stored safely in a computer. That's why they are also known as digital health record. So what are the benefits of medical data? Sharing the data with doctors helps in treatment. A person with same health condition can be treated in the same way. Reduction of medical errors. Fast and reliable treatment can be provided. And enabling safer and precise healthcare. So what are the types of medical data? Alphanumeric data, medical imaging data, and physiological signal. Okay, let's discuss them. Alphanumeric data. Patient's name, address, age, identification number, laboratory test, medical history etc. are included in the alphanumeric data. Next, medical imaging data. This include X-ray images, MRI images, CT scans etc. And physiological signal. These include ECG status, pulse rates, blood pressure records etc. So now the most important question, why include a computer in the field of medical science? Computer stores the entire medical data of a person, in an organized way in a database. Searching and obtaining the desired data becomes easier, with the help of a database. Every individual person get their own database, and there is no chance of data mixing. Comparison of medical data becomes possible, which helps in treatment. Computer can control all the medical imaging devices such as X-ray machine, MRI machine, CT scanner etc. Now the important one, computer opens up the possibility of spreading healthcare to remote locations, an innovative medical practice. This might significantly improve the overall health of a country. So that's why get ready for the most wonderful present to medical science, from the computer, that is telehealth, because you know, they are best friends. Telehealth is process of using internet and other digital services, to access healthcare facilities, especially from home and remote location. One can use a laptop or cell phone, to do this. So let me explain you telehealth. This is you at your home, and all of a sudden you're suffering from a acute chest pain. You got a sphygmomanometer, and pulse oximeter with you, and you measure your blood pressure, heart rate, and oxygen level, and sent them to a hospital, via internet. The hospital realizes that you are suffering from hypertension, and they prescribe you some medicine, specific diet, and certain exercises, to cure hypertension. So this is the entire working of telehealth. Hope you understood. Let me give you one more example. You realize that you faint frequently nowadays, and that's why you decided to visit your local medical center. The local medical center got nurses, radiologists, and surgeons, who took your blood pressure, heart rate, did a MRI scan, took body temperature, and measured blood sugar level. They sent all these information to a hospital, which is served by expert and experienced doctors. The hospital studied your data carefully, and said that you got a brain tumor. So in return, they instructed the surgeons to perform a surgery if required, prescribe you medicine, specific diet, and amount of rest you need in a day, to treat your brain tumor. Hey, I don't want you to have a brain tumor. This was just another example of telehealth. So how telehealth works? Well, this is you again. And these are all your health information, which are being sent to the hospital, via internet. The hospital got its own computer, which receives the information, and stores them in a database, which is your digital health record, or electronic health record. So according to your health information, the computer processes, and sends the treatment information to you, via internet. That's how the entire telehealth framework works. So, you can send your health information through your laptop or PC, via internet, to the hospital. Or you can use your smartphone, to send the information to the hospital via internet. And the hospital in return sent treatment information to you through the same medium. So here's the database, which stores your digital health record, or electronic health record. It is generally kept with your country's health department, or you can keep it with yourself. So every person got their individual digital health record, in separate databases, so that there is no chance of data mixing. Now let's learn about the history of telehealth. In 1924, injured World War II soldiers were given radio information treatment, because only radio was invented at that time. In 1940s, in Pennsylvania, radioscopy images were sent 24 miles between two towns by using phone line, which is world's first illustration of an electronic restorative record exchange. Oh wow! The University of Miami School of Medicine cooperated with the neighborhood local group of firefighters in 1967 to transmit electrocardiographic rhythms over radio to Jackson Memorial Hospital, in salvage circumstances. That's great, right? In the 1960s and 70s, the Public Health Department, NASA, the Department of Defense, and the U.S. Wellbeing and Human Services Department, all put time and cash for research in telemedicine. What are the types of telehealth? Well, there are 4 types of telehealth: live video conference, store and forward, remote patient monitoring, and real-time telehealth. Let's discuss them one by one. Live video conference. It provides you live video support from the doctor or hospital. All you need is a laptop, or cell phone, internet connectivity, and a video conferencing software, like Google Meet, Skype, Zoom, etc. You also need your medical instruments such as a thermometer, pulse oximeter, etc. to send information to your doctor. Store and forward. This is also called asynchronous telemedicine. Healthcare workers share the patient's lab reports, radiology images, and other records with another doctor, radiologist, or hospital through internet connectivity. Such a way allows the healthcare workers to get expert medical advices, before moving a step forward to treat the patient. Remote patient monitoring. This allows the doctor to provide online medical facility to a patient, in a remote location, providing that the patient got all the necessary facilities and medical instruments, to provide his or her health information to the doctor. Finally, real-time telehealth. This involves action taken by expert doctors and surgeons. The doctors provide live instruction to the nurses and surgeons, around the patient, to treat him or her. It's also reliable for medical aid, pressing care, follow-up visits, and management of medicines. How cool is that? What are the advantages of telehealth? First of all, you can get 24/7 healthcare facility, visit hospital less often, healthcare facility at remote location. Telehealth will help you to save a lot of money, by cutting cost in visiting the hospital and transportation. Any kind of person can have healthcare facility anytime, whether you are a patient, old person, newborn baby, pregnant women, or a healthy teenager. And finally, the country who practices telehealth can see significant improvement in the overall health of their people. Some of the disadvantages of telehealth. Initially, a lot of money need to be invested to provide telehealth facility at every location. You need to have laptop or mobile internet connectivity and the required medical gadgets and know how to use them. Also, the internet connectivity is not fast enough in remote locations. Finally, technical experts needed to set up a proper infrastructure of telehealth. The last one was not an exact disadvantage, at least for the developed countries. Hardware and software in telehealth. Hardware used are laptop or smartphone, webcam, microphone, speaker and medical instruments. Software used are Internet, Skype or Google Meet or Zoom. You can also use specialist telehealth software such as Mend, DocsMe, AMC Health, Teledoc etc. Mobile apps works well too. Growth and advancement of telehealth. Early 90s was the time when telehealth was started using significantly. Within the year 2015 and 2018, about 52% of the world was working on telehealth. Till now, only developed countries are progressing with telehealth. The developing countries doesn't use telehealth significantly. The developed countries are also setting up telehealth centers in underdeveloped countries to provide healthcare facility to them. Here are some of the top telehealth companies: Teledoc Health, MeMed, MWell, MD Live, Doctor on Demand, and Live Health Online. So thanks a million for watching, and I'll again meet you in the next video. So here, just subscribe to our channel 1234 Media Bio, to gain more and more knowledge.